Hey guys, how's it going? So this is the first part of Madaram'es Castle. This video is going to end up being like 2 hours long, which I do apologize for. But this one is unique. This palace is unique because halfway through, the palace auto ends. So you have to do stuff in the real world. And there's a big interlude of just cutscenes and stuff, and that eats up like 45 minutes. Otherwise, this would just be an hour-long video. It's really easy to get through the first half of Madaram'es Palace. I ended up still wasting a bunch of time from some really stupid mistakes. So don't do that. Yeah, so that's the gimmick of this palace. Is there's little laser beams you gotta watch out for. If you're running, you don't even have to hold on X. You'll just automatically slide under them.
I'll reveal your true form.
So yeah. I don't know exactly what to talk about for this stuff. A lot of these enemies are fairly weak. Definitely get away with just shooting them. A lot of these. Always be a little bit careful for damage, but they're not a huge threat. And of course, like with any other palace, you want to be gaining as many shadows as early on as you can, so you can craft as many personas as you can, and then later on come back, grab some more, and continue forward, crafting more, and then actually crafting ones that are helpful. I think I've said this before, what's nice about this version is just Madonna will tell you the personality type, like gloomy, upbeat, or whatever, and you just have to match the answer to them to gain their mask. Yeah, and for the first half, we only have these 4 party members, so you don't need to worry too much about kind of who you're picking and who your orientation is. We do get a new party member at the end of this, and we definitely will be taking them in and swapping out Morgana. Morgana just doesn't have the stats right now to be helpful, and any healing we need to do, we can just we can't use medicine. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward a bit. Or just, I'll check in a second.
One enemy remaining. This is the last one. A spectacular victory.
All right.
A stylish victory.
It's somewhere. I'll reveal your true form.
There's a dangerous one in there. Exploded. Witness my soul. Zoro. One left. One enemy remaining. This is the last one. Only one more.
Losers.
A spectacular victory.
Okay. Focus.
That was easy.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance to strike.
So one of the really cool things about this gun is you get this earlier than you do in the original game. I'm pretty sure. And I definitely didn't have electric powers, so there's a chance that the bullets will just shock the enemy. So I use that all throughout this palace. I use it all throughout the third palace. Having a chance to shock enemies is super, super nice.
Okay.
Because not only does it deal bonus damage if you manage to get them on the first shot and you keep shooting, it can stun them so you can follow up for technical damage. I highly recommend using Joker's gun, the gun you got from the shop. It's really, really good. And you're going to see me also purposely raise my threat level in the palace. I do it a little too early, and I also don't do it efficiently either. I'll explain in a little bit. There is a reason why you'd want your security level to be a little bit higher than normal. And yeah, I'll explain that a little bit later when we get to it.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance to strike.
Persona! There!
Woo! Looking cool, Joker. One enemy remaining. That one's the last one.
Felt that one!
We're our future together! Yes!
Yes! Victory! Not bad.
All right. I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours! Woo! Looking cool, Joker!
Yours.
It's not over yet!
I suppose this is...
Goro! We have him! The baton is yours! Dance, Carmen! Ultimate! You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Kinda shady. Yeah. What do you think?
In regards to asking for money, it's still not super great. You'll actually get a power later on that lets you continually ask for money, and you can possibly get huge stacks of cash. Asking for items still isn't that good, so you should probably just kill them for the XP. But yeah, it is an option if you want to try to ask for money.
Hey!
I have something. I should write something. Okay. I can feel it.
Do you need something? Now. Listen up, inmate. Farewell.
How good?
The inmate.
So you definitely don't need to worry about this too much. You can technically do this at any time. I do go ahead and grab the first one, but this is a lot easier the later on in the game you go, because you need to be able to. You get an ability called the Electric Chair, which you can kill a persona to get an item. It could be a skill card, a weapon, armor, anything like that. And so it's a lot easier when you can just get the skill card for whatever power they request, instead of actually trying to fuse a persona into it with the power, because that can just be really annoying. So I don't do it too much. And honestly, aside from making strength persona stronger, it's not super important to have. But yeah, I mean, you can go at your own pace, basically.
It seems you brought the specified persona. Huh. Fine, I'll take it. By the way, your personas are super weak. Not that I'm surprised, inmate. Though I guess you deserve at least some praise for finishing your penal labor. You might actually complete your rehabilitation. In order to promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility. Huh. It's rare to see you smile, Justine. You are the smiling one, Caroline. Did something happen to make you so joyful? Me? Hey! Are you laughing at us? Know your place, inmate! As wardens, we simply feel satisfaction in seeing your rehabilitation progress. That is the extent of it. I find it upsetting that you would see such a matter as a source of amusement. It's like you forget where you are, inmate. You've got some real guts, though. With that spirit, you should have no trouble making progress. Very well, then. If you have the will to continue your penal labor, we can grant you greater freedom within this prison. It is a deal between us, the wardens, and you, the inmate. Not like you have the right to turn it down, though. Hard work is what you're meant to do, inmate. I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new... It shall become the wings of rebellion that with the birth of the strength persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Now, it's time for your next task. Farewell. Hey.
Do you...
The inmate who wished to perform an... Now choose! You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a frac now for a rebirth.
Let us begin the search. I see. A strong persona indeed. Looks pretty tough. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be my.
Finished for now? You'd like to read the compendium? Are you finished? What? It is time, inmate.
Let's do it.
Nice! We made it this far!
Ah. Well...
Hey!
What are your thoughts?
I'm on board.
What are your thoughts? Okay, let's go. All right.
Careful. I saw a shadow.
It's somewhere. I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to
Come.
strike. Go!
There!
Woo! Looking cool, Joker!
You're mine.
Woo! Looking cool, Joker!
Up to you.
Not over yet! Persona! Dance, Carmen! Mecklemisuer! You're so gorgeous, Panther. This'll end it! The beautiful rose has thorns.
All right.
A stylish victory.
Focus.
That shadow's bad news.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike! Go!
Go down.
This guy's weak to nuclear, which we don't have a super efficient way of getting yet. Thankfully, we have someone with Dormina. You can just put this guy to sleep whenever he tries to do anything. So you shouldn't have to worry about that too much. Basically, every turn Ann has, just put him to sleep. And then, don't know why I gave it to her, just putting him to sleep. Very bad choice. Should have given that to Joker, honestly. But yeah. You actually get something that lets you use nuclear in this dungeon. So, but for this first fight, just, yeah, put him to sleep. Just slapping him.
Ravage them.
All according to plan. Persona!
Persona!
Not bad.
All according to plan.
There!
Get ready!
What the persona?
All according to plan.
Go down!
Witness my skull! That should have done it! Persona!
Persona!
You're on the ground!
Just stay
Nice
there.
going, Skull!
Go on. How's that?
Who's next?
Yeah! Victory!
All right. Focus.
Oh, what an idea!
I can see it.
There's a treasure chest!
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, the first move. So fire is
Persona!
the
There!
Joker took one out! Alright! They're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker! That won't work right now. Words aren't getting through.
Do it!
This'll end it!
All right. Level up. All right. I have something.
Piece of cake!
Hey, look, the Atom Ring. So this is the item that will let you use nuclear attacks early on. It's super, super useful because there's a handful of enemies who are weak to it in this dungeon, as well as having this lets you... The next party member you get after... The party member you get in the third dungeon is also nuclear based, but you don't need to immediately swap to them because you have the Atom Ring. You can just give that to probably Morgana or maybe Ryuji. Because Anne can debuff enemies with down attack and put them to sleep, I don't like to give to her, but really anyone, or whoever has the most SP, honestly, you can give it to. But yeah, super, super good item to get.
All right.
Let's do it. Focus. I have something.
Hey, wait a second. You're just gonna ignore that golden sheen? Look at that luster. I know it might be tough to take with us, but don't you think it'd sell for tons?
Come on, we didn't come here to... Wait, hold on, you're stepping on something.
Isn't this bad? Oh no, I tripped the security.
You were the one making us be careful, too. So, what do you want to do? Run out of here?
No, passing through all of these lasers will draw far too many enemies to our location. Oh, hold on! Joker's not trapped! Sorry, Joker, but we're going to need you to search for a way to turn off these infrared lasers. This is a museum, so there has to be some switch to let the workers avoid these lasers. Find it.
Yes! Seriously, thank you.
Yeah, because you don't have your full team yet, I would just ignore the enemies. And as soon as you're done with this room, the enemies go away anyway. They're really just here to be a hazard. So just quickly
This?
do all the little things you need to do, and then advance to the next scene.
Yeah! Sorry. Whoa!
Wait!
As I was saying...
Focus.
Hey, what's that? Yeah! No.
Hey,
I'll reveal your true form.
all right. The first one is off.
Some other way.
Yes, a clean hit. Let me handle this. On your knees. Didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry.
What?
Wait! For real?
So this is a treasure demon. They're super important. Aside from the fact that they give you a shit ton of money. Aside from the fact that their electric chair powers are usually really, really strong. They give you really good items. And they fuse super well. They're really important to get. So as you can see, as he's getting hit, he's dropping money. I'm not entirely sure if it's based on his health or if it's based on number of hits. It looks like it's just based on health, because if you use machine guns and stuff to hit him a lot of times, it doesn't seem to increase it by that much.
Go down.
So this first one's weakness is nuclear, and we picked up a nuclear ring. Unfortunately, I'm a complete buffoon and forgot who I equipped it to. So right before I'm able to use it, I thought it was on. It was, I think I gave it to Morgana, so he just gets to go away, and I decided to just reload the save. Because treasure demons are pretty hard to come by, there's no guarantee you'll get them. What I was saying earlier was, if you raise your palace security level, they spawn more frequently. So that's one reason to intentionally raise it. You don't want to raise it past 80, because once you do that, security guards will randomly spawn on top of you, and you can't really, you can't ambush them. You just kind of have to run or face them head on, which is really annoying. So keeping it at about 70 is really good. Is a really good time to keep it at. Yeah, I give it to Morgana. Whoops, forgot. But boom, you knock them down. You don't even have to play a game. They'll just immediately join your party, and that is what we like to see. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure you're getting as many of these as possible. And I highly suggest immediately going back to craft either electric chair when you get it, or just craft stronger personas, because you're not able to collect more than one if you already have one. So definitely try and use it as fast as possible.
See it.
The cognition.
Okay.
This is terrible. Well.
Well.
What are your thoughts?
Hey.
What are your thoughts? Shall we go?
I should write something. Focus.
So I do this a lot. You really want to intentionally raise it to about 60%. Once you enter the yellow, it increases the chance for treasure demons. But you're not at such a high threat that you have to worry about random enemies spawning, so it's a really good level. Unfortunately, and the reason why there was a cut there was I went back to try to do something with him, fuse a new persona for the regen, And I actually couldn't just based on what I had in my level. So I still have him. So there was no point in me raising the security level to try to get another one, because I can't get another one. There's still a little bit of a point, I guess. If you defeat them in battle, you still get like 10,000 yen. So it's still not bad to do it, but yeah, definitely want to try and get as many of those as you possibly can. There's just benefits to getting them.
Persona! Kodama! Go down!
Joker took one out!
Persona! You're mine!
Joker took one out! Alright!
Go!
It's not over yet!
Just stay there.
What'd you think?
Your power's incredible, Joker!
New move. What do you think?
Okay. I'll reveal your true form.
That one is no joke. This one is weak to
Persona.
fire.
You're mine.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Do it.
All right, there. Pass the baton and follow up. Persona. Ooh, very nice. We got enough. Exploded. Yes, victory. Nice work, team.
Okay. I can feel it.
Peace. Cut it out.
I can feel it.
You're not going to want to do this. If you raise it above 80%, it changes to, I don't know, orangey, light red. But enemies can spawn on top of you. So even if you ambush someone, an enemy can still spawn on top of them immediately
I'll
after.
reveal your
And that's
true
annoying.
form.
So try to not go above 80%.
They're all out for blood.
Persona!
It won't end well if you choose to fight.
Bravo! Ravage them!
Joker took one out. All right.
Go ahead.
It's not over yet. Time for some bloodshed. This'll end. Cleanup complete.
Okay.
We're all out for blood. It won't end well if you choose to fight. This isn't it. They're right taken out. Someone treat her. Time to shoot. My incredible speed. Lower? All right. Pass the baton. This enemy's weak to psychokinesis.
Persona! You're mine.
Joker took one out. All right.
Persona! Kodama! Go down!
Joker took one out. All right.
Just stay there.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Nice work, team.
All right. I can feel it.
Yes! Oh! Hey! There's a strong shadow ahead. We should be careful.
I'll reveal your true form.
We're all out for blood. We should check this one's strong against gunshots. Don't waste your bullets.
Persona!
Zoro! That was pure skill! Hold up! This'll end it! Let's do this! Eat this!
Persona! Some other way.
Its weakness is nuclear power!
Let's go. Something else.
Gold out! We've gotta help him! Zoro, show your might! That was pure skill! This'll end it! Cleanup complete!
Okay.
Man, I thought we were...
Joker, there's...
So we're actually nearing about the end of the first half of this castle, or of this museum. So you don't need to worry too much about health right here.
It's somewhere.
One of Madaram'es will see.
So yeah, you don't need to worry about conserving SP too much, because you will get a refresh halfway through this area. Obviously still collect it. You honestly could have the option of just waiting a little bit until you come back, and then come back for this will seed, so you have a refresh later on when it might be more worth it.
Seed of the palace.
I just grab it now to get it out of the way.
The area.
But yeah, at this point, I very stupidly waste a bunch of time. So
I can see it.
Joker levels up just before I leave this area, I think. Probably should be a little review, but whatever. And I waste a bunch of time trying to capture the dog. Yeah, I think after this battle I level up to level 15. And I just waste, I think, like 10 or 15 minutes trying to get him.
Looking cool, Joker!
And there's actually a save point right past here that you can get and still come back for him. Which I highly recommend you do, because then I had to waste another 10 minutes on top of that. Because I accidentally died and had to redo this whole area. So, but yeah, the first half of this museum is not that hard to go through. And don't worry too much about conserving any SP or HP.
You're so gorgeous, Panther. Only one more.
beat.
Let's go! What's the matter? Are you okay? Watch your health!
We're our future together! Yes!
Your power's incredible, Joker!
With this power. All right. It's somewhere. It's somewhere.
A shadow with a sunny expression. Let's match its mood.
What? Take. Goodbye.
Yeah! What's the map? The shadow's weak against psychokinesis. Alright, pass the baton and follow up! So, are you okay?
Beat.
Watch your health! You're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker! Joker! Hey! Answer me!
No choice. Yes.
You've got a new mask, Joker!
So for a bunch of stupid nonsense, I do end up getting him. But, you know, just learn from my mistakes. Just go to the save point that's right in front.
It's somewhere.
And also, don't give Joker a status ailment when an enemy has
feel it.
prey, because they will deal a lot of damage to you. Fun fact.
Whoa! This is amazing!
Let's go. Whoa. Whoa! The hell?
Are these infrared lasers? There's no way we can get past them.
This level of security only proves there's something worth protecting up ahead.
Wait, there's something written on the sign. All personnel, this door can only be opened via the security room that lies beyond it. Please be cautious, as it is impossible to open from the outside.
So, it's never gonna open? How are we supposed to get past?
Wait, that door. I think I've seen that pattern somewhere. Oh, right! There's no mistaking it. That's the same door I saw earlier. Guys, let's head back.
Huh? Why?
I think I know what real-world door that's based on. There may be another way to open it. In any case, I'll explain later. Come on, let's go! Let's head back.
Hey. I'll just add this.
Damn it.
Well. What are your thoughts?
Do you need something? Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be nothing unusual. Now for a rebirth.
Looks pretty tough. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be... Girls, let us begin.
Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be enough. Then let us begin.
Now choose! You okay with select the skills you'd like to inherit?
It will receive a... Then let us begin.
Well then. Well. Oh!
How are we supposed to get past that door?
I don't know. You think there's some kind of off switch somewhere?
Looks like this is where I come in.
Mona?
I have a suspicious place in mind. Remember? This shack is the basis for Madaram'es' palace. I actually scouted it out the last time we were here.
Whoa. So this was your plan from the start?
Correct.
You only went scouting because you were bored.
So? Where's this suspicious place?
It's on the second floor. I noticed an unnaturally hefty lock on a door up there.
If it's locked, that means there's something in there he doesn't want people to see.
But don't we want to be opening the door in the palace?
Yes. And we're going to do that by opening the real one in front of Madaram'es' eyes. Basically, we're going to change his cognition that the door is unopenable.
In other words, when we open the one in Madaram'es' house, that area in his palace will open on its own?
I'm not really getting it. Is that gonna work?
Trust me, there's no chance it won't open. I think. You understand, don't you, Joker?
Well, yeah, but...
Why don't you trust me? It's worth a try.
But even then, there's still that hefty lock we have to deal with in reality, right?
That'll be a breeze. Just give me a hairpin and I'll handle it. It will take some time, though. Doing everything by myself in front of Madarame would be impossible. If only there was someone who could distract him for a while.
Huh?
Oh. Man, how are we even gonna get into his house? We'd get reported for sure if we forced ourselves in.
What?
I guess the only way is having you go nude.
What?
Fancy you say that, Ryuji. I was just thinking the same thing.
This isn't funny!
We're not saying you should really get naked.
It's simply the best excuse for you to enter Madarame's house without raising suspicions. So we'd like for you to play the role of decoy, Lady Ann.
This is way too sudden! I mean, I don't even know where the locked door is!
Don't worry, I'll accompany you.
But that's still technically only me! Worst comes to worst, what if I get found out?
We can run into the palace. Or something.
Is that really gonna work? I mean, you're not giving me much confidence in this plan. Do I have to be the bait? But what if, you know, nothing.
All you gotta do is trick Yusuke, have him take you to that room, then just open the door.
You make it sound so easy. But if there's no other way, I don't have a choice. God! Fine, I'll do it. For justice. Seriously, you better pull this off.
If it's for your sake, Lady Ann, I won't stop scratching even if all my claws were to break.
We'll be counting on you, Morgana. Don't let Yusuke notice you, alright?
If he tries to force my clothes off, I'll tear that house down. I'm really gonna lose it if we do all this and the palace door doesn't open. Got it?
We're working to get dirt on that guy's crimes either way. It won't go to waste. Alright, let's get down and dirty tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Earlier the better.
But will Kitagawa-kun agree?
I don't know, just say something like, I really need it to be tomorrow. That should work, yeah?
Okay. A palace is a reflection, so if Madarame's cognition of reality changes, it's only natural that his palace would be affected. And all jokes aside, we really will need Lady Ann to strip for Yusuke. It's the only way.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Can I talk? Well then. Hey! Wow! Oh!
Today we're going over... Give me an answer.
This is it.
Precisely.
Nice going! I see. Well then.
On, Morgana? We're counting on you. Me and him are banned from going there, so all we can do is wait here.
No, you two have something different you'll need to do.
What do you mean?
You have to wait inside the palace. Once that door opens, sneak in and look for some kind of control room. We need to make sure the door can't close anymore after it's open.
Oh, I get it. Okay, you can leave that to us.
To think you'd really come. I assumed you were lying when you contacted me.
I'm sorry it was so sudden.
Oh, it's not a problem. But, as I told you yesterday, Sensei will be returning in about 20 or 30 minutes. So, I'm sorry if that causes some anxiety on your part.
That's why I'm here today, damn it.
What was that?
Oh, no! It was nothing!
By the way, have you gained some weight?
You think so? I weigh the same as always. Maybe I'm bloated today.
So then, can you, get ready here?
I need to take my clothes off, right?
Yes, please.
I'm embarrassed. Could you look the other way?
Oh.
Phew, that was tight.
Tight? No, I'm doing this for art.
Don't look over here, okay? Hey, your sensei's coming back soon, right?
I believe so.
Do you think we could do this somewhere else then? A little more atmosphere would be lovely.
This should be good enough.
But wouldn't a room with a lock be a bit better?
A lock?
Must a girl say more?
But the only one with a lock is Sensei's room.
Then why not there?
I can't intrude. Besides, I don't have the key.
He says he doesn't have the key. It's okay. That's why I'm here. I'll just use this hairpin.
Takamaki-san, are you about... You were wearing all this?
Don't you think it's cool today?
I suppose so. The sun is starting to set.
Right? That's why a change of location would be nice. I mean, I'm gonna take it all off.
True. It might make for a better picture if I can brighten my model's mood.
Uh-huh, that's right.
She may even be willing to try out various expressive poses for use in a dynamic composition.
What kind of poses?
Lady On, you have to act. Get back in character.
Let's go. I was just starting to get in the mood.
Wait, if you wander around, Sensei will...
Oh, it's so hot.
We really can't use any other room.
Hey, why not this one?
Please, wait!
I'm counting on you, Mona.
Are they seriously gonna be able to pull this off? She was saying stuff like, I'll just seduce him with my acting, but that sounds out of her league. Plus, we ain't got one sign this place is gonna open. Isn't Madarame coming home soon? On top of that, even if Mona's able to unlock the door, how's he gonna show it to Madarame? And then even if they do show it open, any normal person would just close it right up again. Doesn't that mean we only got a few seconds to get in? To be blunt, won't it be a miracle if this works? I want to think that too, but it's almost time.
Please, can you just wait and...
What's past here?
That's...
So the door Mona mentioned is up ahead.
I keep telling you, you can't!
You're still not done? It's hard to do this with cat paws.
Is something the matter?
Oh, so, what is this room?
It's a storage area for old paintings.
Storage. Hey, Kitagawa-kun, why don't we do it in here? I won't be embarrassed if we go somewhere nobody can find us.
Only Sensei can go in there.
Please. I want to be alone with you. Somewhere like quiet. You know, where we won't get interrupted.
Is he really going to buy that terrible act?
Stay focused.
Hmm?
Oh, it's just so frustrating that my feelings aren't getting through to you. Kitagawa-kun, do you not like girls like me?
No, that's not true.
How is that working on him?
Please, we can continue this inside.
Sure. I mean, no, we can't go in there. It's locked anyway, so...
Fine. This is too embarrassing. I'm leaving.
But...
Let's just do it in here, okay?
What do I do? I'm home. Sensei!
Yusuke?
All right, it's open.
Huh?
What are you doing there?
It's not what it looks like. What?
Not in there.
Nothing's happening. I wonder what's... It's off! They seriously did it! Oh, right. These could come back on at any second. Let's go. It's somewhere. All right. Yeah!
So yeah, because of this whole little interlude section, this part takes a lot longer than it needs to. We're basically halfway through the dungeon at about 40 minutes, 50 minutes-ish. And there's a little mini-boss we have to fight. And the cool part is you only get Ryuji and Joker. Heads up, his weakness is just fire, which I do not use, and get killed immediately, basically. But yeah, just debuff his attack and hit him with fire every turn, and he'll go down really quick. You don't need to worry too much about him.
got past the security system? You cannot go any further. You are trespassing on Lord Madaram'es' territory.
You guys ain't got nothing on us. I'm more scared of screwing up and having On yell at me.
Come! Archangel! All right. Persona! Get wrecked! That all you got?
Using this!
Persona!
Inugami!
Some other way. It's fine. Persona! Go down!
Takamaki-san, this is bad.
Are these the lights?
What the...
Isn't this Sayuri? Why are there so many of them?
I have no idea.
Get out!
Sensei, what is the meaning of this?
I suppose I can't keep quiet now that you've seen this. Truth be told, I'm in severe debt. I handmade these Sayuri copies and have been selling them through a special connection of mine.
But why?
The real Sayuri was stolen by one of my pupils long ago. I assume they begrudged my strictness. That moment was quite a shock for me. Since then, I've been mired in a terrible artist block. Because of this distress, some of my pupils handed their ideas over to me from time to time. I knew I couldn't keep that up, so I attempted to recreate the Sayuri a number of times. However, it resulted in nothing more than replicas. That's when someone came to buy the paintings, knowing, well, they weren't original. It's all my fault. I couldn't pay the price of being famous. As expectations for me rose, I reached a point where I had no choice but to keep making them. I needed money to further your talents. I ask that you please forgive your cowardly teacher.
Please, don't.
Hold on, something doesn't add up. If the original painting got stolen, how did you make copies of it?
I happened to find a finely detailed photograph of it in an art book.
So you managed to sell copies of a photo of the original? I'm not sure how this works, but don't people who buy paintings generally have a keen eye for the fine arts? This sounds like a lie to me.
What would you know?
Something just doesn't feel right.
Lady On! This one seems different.
Sayuri. This is the real Sayuri. But you just said a moment ago that it was stolen.
That's a replica.
No, it's nothing of the sort. This painting kept me going. It's the reason I made it this far. Sensei, don't tell me.
It's fake. Yes, a counterfeit. I heard there was a counterfeit spreading around, so I bought it.
So you're telling me the actual artist behind the painting bought a counterfeit? That's pushing it.
You're lying, Sensei. Please, just tell us the truth.
You too?
I've reported you to my private security company.
What?
I had it set up to deal with some problematic paparazzi, but I never thought it'd come in so handy.
Please, wait. Let's talk about this.
You can talk all you want to the police. That includes you, Yusuke.
Lady On, let's run!
A cat? Where did it... There's no point. They'll be here within 2 minutes.
Takamaki-san!
Yeah, let's go!
It's somewhere.
Hey, look! All right! Whoa! All right! I hope those two managed to get away.
I thought I was gonna die. Hey! Will you let go already? Oh no! I didn't mean to push him so hard. Are you okay? Wake up!
Who are you all?
Calm down, Kitagawa-kun. It's me!
Takamaki-san. That means you two are... I don't recall ever seeing this cat costume before, though. What is this place?
We're inside Madaram'es' heart.
Inside Sensei's heart? I'm sorry, Takamaki-san, but are you sure you're feeling okay?
She ain't lying. This is what that bastard truly feels. He's nothing but a greed-filled money grubber.
Enough of this rubbish!
Kitagawa-kun, didn't it cross your mind that something wasn't right about Madarame?
That's...
You may not want to believe it, but this is another reality as viewed through Madarame's eyes. This is his true nature.
This repulsive world? Just who are all of you?
I guess you could say we're a group that changes the hearts of rotten crooks.
If everything you say is true, then the Sensei I know doesn't exist.
You gotta snap out of it.
Still, he has kept me safe these past 10 years. My gratitude for that won't just disappear.
You're gonna forgive him? At this rate, you'll...
Are you okay?
I'm trying to be rational about this, but my emotions are overwhelming me.
Sorry, but we don't have time to dawdle. The security level's gone through the roof. We need to get out of here at once.
No, it's all right.
We need to get... That said, we have an amateur with us now. Let's try to avoid fighting as much as possible.
So this is inside of Sensei's heart? A vain museum such as this? This painting!
Do you recognize it? We were thinking these might be his past pupils or something.
But why are there paintings of them here?
Technically, those aren't actually paintings. They're the pupils themselves.
Madaram'es saw them as objects, so that's what they are in here. Oh, and we found yours too.
We'll talk more later. For now, let's get out of here.
The exit is right there!
Who is it? What the?
Talk about bullshit clothes. First a king, now some kind of shogun.
Welcome to the Museum of the Master Artist, Madarame!
Huh? Sensei? Is that you? That attire?
Disgusting.
This is all one big lie, isn't it?
My usual ragged attire is nothing but an act. Besides a famous person living in that shack, I have another home. Under a mistress's name, of course. Such insincerity.
If the Sayuri was stolen, why was it in the storage room? And if you had the real one, why make copies? If it's really you, Sensei, please tell me.
Foolish child, you still don't see? Painting being stolen was just a false rumor I spread. It was all a perfectly calculated staging.
What do you mean?
Let me see. How does this sound? I found the real painting, but it can't go public. You can have it for a special price, though. Ha ha! How's that for preferential treatment? Art snobs will eat it up and pay good cash at that.
No.
The value of art is purely illusion. What's the matter with providing that illusion to eager customers? Though I doubt a brat like you would ever come up with such a brilliant scheme.
You keep going on and on about money this, money that. No wonder you ended up with this disgusting museum.
You're supposed to be an artist, right? Aren't you ashamed of plagiarizing other people's work?
Art is nothing but a tool to gain money and fame. You helped me greatly as well, Yusuke.
God, pisses me off. That's your teacher.
But what about the people who believe in you? Who think you're a master artist?
I'll tell you this alone, Yusuke. If you wish to succeed in this world, I'd advise you don't rise against me. Do you believe anyone could find success with my objection holding them down?
To think I was under the care of this wretched man.
You thought I took you in out of the goodness in my heart? Plucking talented yet troubled artists allows me to find promising pupils and take their ideas. After all, it's much easier to steal the futures of children who can't fight back.
I can't believe this.
Livestock are killed for their hide and meat. This is no different, you fool. But I tire of this little chat. It's time that I...
You are unforgivable. It doesn't matter who you are. I won't forgive you!
So, you repay my keeping you around for all these years with ingratitude? You damn brat! Then, dispose of these thieves!
Get back!
How amusing.
Huh?
It seems the truth is stranger than fiction, huh?
Kitagawa-kun?
I wanted to believe it wasn't true. I had clouded my vision for so long. My eyes were truly blind. Blind and unable to see the true self behind this one horrible man.
Have you finally come to your senses? How foolishly you averted your eyes from the truth. A deplorable imitation indeed. Lest you part from that aspect of yourself. Let us now forge a contract. I am thou, thou art I. The world is filled with both beauty and vice. It is time you teach people which is which.
Very well. Come. Goemon! A breathtaking sight. Imitations they may be, but together they make a fine spectacle. Though the flowers of evil blossom, be it known, abominations are fated to perish!
Whoa, this is impressive!
Who do you think you are? The price for your insolence will be death! Where are my guards? Kill them all!
The children who adored you as father. The prospects of your pupils. How many did you trample upon? How many dreams did you exchange for riches? No matter what it takes, I will bring you to justice! Very well, bring it on!
You are in the presence of Lord Madarame! On your knees, intruders!
I learned much from you, Madarame. In order to see authenticity, one must be dispassionately realistic. With Goemon by my side, I can now ascertain your true self without any reservations. This is my other self!
I'm actually really surprised at how useful Yusuke is in Persona 5 Royal. He felt pretty bad in the original game. But he does pretty good, and with a single weapon upgrade, he becomes insanely strong. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So yeah, for this fight, you can immediately call the guys with Goemon, because they're all with dice.
I don't see a weakness.
You should slap decrease attack on the Embittered Blacksmith. He actually doesn't have a weakness, so you just kind of have to hammer away at him. But yeah, as long as his attack's reduced, there's no real threat he's going to kill you. I got super unlucky here. Joker is low on health because I forgot to heal him after the last boss fight, which you should do. And boink. Bye-bye, buddy.
Hey, answer me!
So yeah, reduce his attack as early as you can. He seems to be immune to all status ailments. So just reduce his attack and fight him normally. And he should go down pretty quick. And yeah, also make sure to remember to heal Joker beforehand. Otherwise, this guy's not too bad. And that's halfway through Madaram'es Museum.
This is my other self! Let's go! Goemon! I am thou. Goemon, strike! This is my other self. Goemon! Persona!
What's wrong?
Let's go. Fly!
Yeah, keep smiling, buddy.
Let's do this! Go!
This'll hurt.
I'm dizzy.
Eat this!
I don't see a weakness.
I am thou. I lend it! Come!
Marketing! Go down!
Persona! Hey! What's with it? Hey, you have to hang on, okay? Guess you are good for something, Skull.
This one!
I apologize. Let's go.
Die! Persona!
I don't see a weakness. Guess you are good for something, Skull.
Persona! Ravage them!
Persona! How about this? Nice one. They can't land a hit.
Persona!
This is my other self.
With this power...
Yusuke, you've just thrown your bright future down the drain. I'll destroy every chance you've ever had of becoming an artist.
Madarame!
You'll forever rue the day you dared defy me.
Get back here!
Kitagawa-kun!
Why can't I move?
Listen, you're totally drained. You can't do much even if you wanted to.
What a disgrace I am.
Come on, just listen to her.
You've known for quite some time, haven't you?
I'm no fool. Strange people have been coming by for years. And the plagiarism was an everyday affair. But who would want to admit that the man they owed their life to was doing such terrible things?
Why didn't you leave, Kitagawa-kun?
Well, he is the one who painted the Sayuri. On top of that, I owe him a great debt.
You mean 'cause he raised you?
I never knew my father. I was told my mother raised me by herself, but she died in an accident when I was 3. That's when Sensei took me in. I heard he helped my mother while she was still alive.
Heard?
To be honest, I don't remember much about my mother either. I did everything I could for Sensei. I thought of him as a father. But he changed. To think he would treat the Sayuri, the very foundation of his art, like that.
A lot's happened to you, huh?
When you had mentioned plagiarism, deep down, I knew you were right. That's why I so vehemently denied you. I was simply running from the truth. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm grateful for the chance to face what I have been denying all this time.
You're way too serious, man. That's why you're always getting stuck in your own head. Look at me. I just go with the flow.
For real.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
We can't help the fact that Madarame's gone and changed. But we can change his heart. We'll make him pay for his crimes.
That reminds me, you mentioned something about that change of heart earlier.
Have you heard the rumors? The ones about the Phantom Thieves that steal hearts?
Don't tell me.
Oh, crap!
We'll talk later. We need to scram!
When did my clothes change?
You just noticed that now?
Save it for after. Let's go!
I see. And because of that, this PE teacher's had a change of heart. Phantom thieves who steal hearts. To think they truly exist. Indeed. I have to believe your words, especially after seeing a world like that. So, your plan with Madarame-sensei, with Madarame, is to force a change of heart, correct? Let me join, as a member of the Phantom Thieves. Had I faced reality sooner, this may have been avoided. I must put an end to this, for the sake of the others whose futures as artists were robbed as well. That is the most civil thing I can do for the man who was, in some manner, my father.
Civil, huh?
Sounds fine to me. We're gonna deal with Madarame anyways.
He may have a mental shutdown if we screw up. We have ways to prevent that, but they aren't fail-safe. Remember how we mentioned this on our way here?
Madarame is a man who has the art world under his thumb. He has connections to many organizations. If someone like me raises my voice, it'll only be snubbed out. We have no option but this.
Kitagawa-kun.
It's a deal then.
We have a new member in the Phantom Thieves now. I hope we get along, Yusuke.
You better not slow us down.
I'll do my best. So that was all a plan? Well, that's quite daring, Takamaki-san.
It wasn't my idea, it was theirs!
What else were we supposed to do? It's his fault for going on and on about the nude modeling thing.
I haven't given up on that yet, though.
Give it up! Oh, that reminds me. I wonder what's going on with the real Madarame. Yusuke and I were in a pretty tight situation.
Actually, I contacted him before we came here. He believes that I continued pursuing Takamaki-san. And, just as you all explained, it appears he knows nothing about his shadow.
What did he say?
He was complaining to the security company how they couldn't even catch one high school girl. However, he's still furious about it, and said that he's going to take legal action against everyone.
Talk about being completely on guard.
Legal action? He's acting way too desperate. Maybe he still has more secrets.
If he were to act, it'd be after the exhibit is over. Any scandal during the show would be his loss.
Right when I think the talk about being a nude model is over, this happens?
We'll have to force a change of heart before then, if we're to dodge this legal action thing. Looks like our plan must be accomplished while the exhibit is still open.
By the way, what is this?
Huh? A cat.
But it's talking.
You have a problem with that?
No, not really.
Why not?
He's just on a different wavelength than other people.
Do you wish to draw me? You better bring out the best of me in that case. Hey, don't touch me like...
I was thinking of ordering some black bean jelly.
I bet he got that idea from a black cat.
Oh! I didn't bring any money.
Never mind. He's just weird.
Hey.
No, no, no. We just need to change his heart before he presses charges. Try to focus on that problem for now. Nice. Oh!
I still have feelings for you.
I guess if you're okay with the fact that I have a girlfriend, maybe we can work something out here.
Man. Oh! Okay. Well then.
Hey.
Hey! Well then. Well then. Hey, hey!
Yeah.
Somewhere. It's you.
Hi! Man. Nice! Come on.
Okay. You should be grateful. Come again. All right. I guess that's fine. Okay, sounds good. All right, which one? That's what you're choosing. You better not use it to pull a prank. You like it? That's what you're choosing? Don't break it, okay?
Okay. All right. Sounds good. That will change your mind? Okay. All right, which one? That's what you're choosing. You better not use it to pull a prank. That one? Take your time. Come again.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What would you like? What do you want to do?
How impressive.
Hey. You think? Wanna get going? All right. All right. See ya.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
Focus.
You got that?
How can I help you?
Then... Oh! What do you want to do? Wanna head back?
Good timing. I wanted to tell you something. Madarame was talking to a lawyer. I suppose he's serious about suing. I think we should advance our plans. Why don't we go to the palace today? Great. I want to stop that man as soon as possible. In that case, let's assemble after school. I'll be over shortly.
Oh, have you heard?
This is it.
Good.
Nice going! I see. Let's go. Yusuke, we still need to explain the basics to you, don't we?
Oh, you mean about the metaverse and the nav? Yeah, I guess that stuff is pretty important.
Please elaborate.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. First, the metaverse spots where we act as the Phantom Thieves are called palaces. Palaces are worlds that take form from someone's cognition, a materialization of their reality.
So do we each hold palaces within ourselves as well?
No, not just anyone will have one. It's primarily those with strong, distorted desires.
They basically gotta be criminals. Real bastards like Kamoshida or Madarame.
On the other hand, palaces can't exist within persona users. It's just impossible for them to form. Basically, your persona is the true feelings of your heart, which arise from accepting your inner shadow. Then, since you have full control over your emotions, there's no way your desires can get distorted.
So that's how it works.
Obviously. I knew that. Oh yeah, and we use the Metaverse Nav app on our phones to get into that world.
It's actually pretty simple. Just say a person's name, location, and distortion, then you're in.
Location?
So like, Madaram'es would be Shack. Then his distortion is that he thinks it's a museum.
How do you know what their palace is going to look like if you've never set foot in it before?
That part's kinda like a quiz or something. It'll probably get pretty tricky from here on out, too.
I feel as though I have a good grasp on the basic concepts. If anything arises which I fail to understand, I'll rely on those more experienced than myself.
Yeah, I got you covered, newbie.
You should probably ask Morgana if you need anything.
Thinking back to Madarame, though, I can't believe he'd consider pressing charges.
Yes, I've never seen him show such anger before. He is most likely quite serious about that.
What should we do? There's no way we'll be able to win if that happens.
He likely won't act on that threat until the final day of the exhibit, June 5th. Simply put, I doubt he would be so foolish as to taint his name with a trial during his exhibition.
Alright, so we just gotta steal Madarame's heart by then? There's no way we're gonna let him press charges. We'll show people who he really is.
Well then.
What?
Listen up.
I'm gonna make him pay.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Oh yeah.
It has to be Kitsune. You know, with that Kitsune mask and everything.
Hell yeah! That really leaves an impression.
Are you talking about me?
What do you want your name over here to be?
I'd say Da Vinci.
Nope. Well, you've got that mask like On said, and there's that weird tail. All right, you're Aburage.
Very well.
He's agreed to it?
It's decided then. Aburage.
Nuh-uh, not happening. Do you have any ideas, Joker? Why don't we go with a literal fox then?
Ah, not bad at all.
What do you think, Fox?
It's acceptable.
It's set then. Let's go.
By the way, we should have Joker decide who our starting lineup is from here on out.
Starting lineup? You mean the ones who'll be going in first?
Yeah. Now that Fox has joined us, it'll be harder to move around as a group. We'll stand out more too. Considering how we've operated to this point, we should have 4 starters. Anyone else can be backup.
And I guess we always gotta have our leader with us, right?
Exactly. That's why we'll have Joker choose the remaining 3.
And what should the backup do? Would it be best for them to stay outside of the palace?
No. They should come in as well, but maintain a reasonable distance from the main group. In other words, the starting lineup is the first wave of our infiltration force. Well, we'll leave the team composition to you, Joker.
I'll just add this.